What's up, guys? So, I'm going to be doing a weekly series on my channel. I'm going to be talking about all the manga that I have been reading, mainly the weekly ones, but I will also give updates on other manga that I'm reading. Like, I have a Fire Force collection I am starting, I have read Dr. Slump, stuff like that. So, I'm going to mainly talk about the weekly stuff, but again, I'll just give updates on other manga that I'm reading as well. But with that in mind, let's get into the review of the week. The first manga I'm going to start with, though, I'm going to talk about Dr. Stone, because Dr. Stone has been like amazing right now. The writing is top tier, the characters are awesome. I will advise anybody, pick up Dr. Stone's manga if you like the anime. Like, it's so good. It's like, if you're like tired of battle shonen, just read Dr. Stone or watch it, because it's not this stereotypical like shonen. In fact, it does not feel like a shonen at all. But as of late, to give you guys a heads up, Senku and Company are not in Japan. They are in America. They are in the good old USA. And Senku is looking for materials to build a rocket. Yes, a literal rocket. But I'm not explaining why, because that's more spoilers, because this whole video is going to be spoilers. But still. The latest villain, or antagonist, because I wouldn't really classify him as a whole villain, but the latest antagonist in Dr. Stone, his name is Dr. X, and Dr. X is literally Senku, but American. He's the American Senku. He's that smart. Like, in fact, he's got more resources, so he's built more than Senku, and he's probably been revived longer, if I'm correct, but still. Dr. X has not only got the revival fluid, he's also got freaking guns and planes. Like, guys got planes with guns on it, I'm pretty sure. And on top of that, he has just regular guns. Like, one of his, like, the latest chapter ended off with one of his subordinates trying to snipe somebody. Like, that tells you how dangerous this guy is. Like, he built literal guns. Like, automatic, semi-automatic, you can name it. He has, like, dangerous weapons. And Senku's like, this guy's smart. I have to hide myself. Well, Gen really thought that, to be honest with you, because Gen a few chapters ago got captured. Gen's alive, by the way, but he got captured, and to hide Senku's identity, because he knew that they were going to try to kill Senku because he's so smart, he said it's Taiju. And Dr. X realized that Taiju was not smart so fast. He realized that Senku was the dude, because it turns out Senku and Dr. X actually knew each other. Like, they knew of each other. They didn't, like, know each other on a personal level, but they knew of each other because they used each other's research all the time. So, it's actually pretty cool to see how they connect in such a good way. And then Dr. X went from wanting to kill Taiju and Senku to, like, no, we need Senku alive. Which is insane. Because Dr. X is, like, so smart. He wants to take over the whole world. And he's like, wait, there's somebody here that's just as smart as me, and I know him, so I can't kill him yet. Because Senku and Dr. X have actually wanted to meet each other. Like, it's amazing on how they're developing Dr. X and building everybody off of Senku. Because so far in Dr. Stone, literally every character's been built off of Senku. Senku is a flat main character, and he's a great example of that because every character builds off of his character. And in the latest manga chapter, they did a really good job with that because you got to see more about Dr. X, you got to learn more about Senku, you got to learn a little bit more about Taiju and Company, and then you also got to see a sniper that was literally about to take off somebody's head. So yeah, the latest chapter of Dr. Stone was awesome. I advise you guys to pick it up. Alright, the second manga I'm going to talk about is Black Clover. Black Clover's latest chapter was so good because you got to see Yami going all out. You see Yami fighting. You see Asta getting back up after getting basically slaughtered by Dante to fight again. Like, you are about to see, in the next chapter, we're going to see Yami and Asta fight together. I'm so excited for that. But this latest chapter, it was literally just a build-up. But it was a great build-up because you got to see more Dante's abilities. You got to see more of you got to see Asta's determination. You got to see Yami, like, go all out. Like, Yami's literally decimating this man, and Dante won't stay down, so he needs Asta's help. Like, you can see the helplessness in all the other characters because Yami and Asta are just so fast and so strong, and then you see how Yami and Asta they're watching Dante get back up. They're watching Dante like beat them down as well, because Dante is that durable and that strong. And you're seeing how they are literally going to surpass their limits again. Like, it's amazing on how Asta always comes off of Yami, because Yami builds up Asta and Asta builds up everybody else. That's what I like about those two. Those two are amazing when it comes to developing characters, because if it weren't for Yami, Asta would not be like how he is now. In fact, Asta wouldn't be alive, to be honest. And without Asta, half the cast wouldn't be alive. So I'm actually like excited for Black Clover's manga chapter for next week or in 2 weeks. I'm not sure if it's on break or not, but I'll have to double check that. But again, you people have to read Black Clover's manga. Like, the art, the story is top tier. Like, that's what I like about it. I literally just like for the art and the story. And this latest chapter got me hyped for the next chapter, because this was more of a build up, and next one is going to be a straight showdown. Since there was no My Hero Academia chapter this week, I decided to replace it with Fire Force. And Fire Force has a great manga. Like, I bought volumes 15 through 18. All of them, or at least the ones I've read so far, are good. I've read volumes 11 through 16, and all of them were good. Writing, fights, art, it's an amazing thing. I can't recommend this manga enough. Like, if you liked Dr. Stone, if you liked Fire Force, if you like Battle Shonen, just pick up Fire Force. It's so good, especially if you like Soul Eater. If you love Soul Eater, you'll love Fire Force. Literally the same writer. And if you love Benimaru, you're gonna love him even more, because in the manga he does more stuff that makes him a badass. And all the characters get more abilities, more powers, more like fighting ability. It's so good. But that's it for today's manga review, and I will try to do this every week. So every time Shonen Jump drops their new manga chapters, I will review them as soon as I read them. Like, I'll always review Black Clover, Dr. Stone, and My Hero when Dragon Ball Super's releases. I'll review that one as well. I'll just throw that one in there. And if I start reading any new manga, I'll let you guys know in these videos. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting my YouTube. I think we're at like 150 subs. We're pretty close at least, but I can't thank you guys enough for the love I've been getting on YouTube with the likes and the comments. And I will try to like every comment I can, because I just like doing that. I like reading you guys' comments. But thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see y'all later.